Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Mackenzie has a few things that she wanted to touch up on. Personally, I haven't been huge into, watching family vlogs, but sitting aside Mackenzie, it's always been something that I thought was cool and neat. I still watched him with her.
Right.
I mean, just like I could sit there and watch SpongeBob for an hour and not even realize it.
Right.
If it's on, I'll watch it. I always liked the idea of the family vlogging, the documenting of your child growing up. Like that's all cool. That all interests me. But there's been some things that I have felt have been unfair recently. Mackenzie knows a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
But all I've got to say is I support who we're about to talk about. And I also support Mackenzie's statement on it too.
Alright, so I think if you watch family vloggers, you'd most likely have heard of KK and Baby J. It's ran by Karen's, I guess her name would be Nugan now, because they got married, and Qua. And there's been a lot of stuff all over YouTube about, like, canceling them and their family, and how, like, they, just trashing them 24/7. And it irritates me because I have been watching this family since Karen was pregnant with her first son, Jackson. Like, before they became big. Like, when she first started making videos, I found her and I was in high school. Like, I wasn't having kids nor planning on having kids. And it was just nice to watch them because they were honest and raw. And it wasn't just about their family. Like, they have been honest with, like, the mistakes that they've made in their past. Like, how they both have, like, done things as teenagers, like break into vehicles, and how they both have made big mistakes, but, like, who hasn't? Like, and recently everybody has been saying, like, that they need to be, like, taken down and, like, reporting them and trashing them all over YouTube. And it's just frustrating me because, like, they're so real and so raw, and a statement that they made 7 years ago, that he made 7 years ago, not even a statement, a word he used 7 years ago shouldn't define them. Like, he made a mistake, and they've admitted that they weren't good kids, but that was 7 years ago, and I feel like trashing them now is just redundant. Like, they have made videos talking about how they weren't the people that they are now.
And the thing that I think about too is, isn't that a parental thing at that point? It wouldn't be. It's so much of how they were raised, because after high school, even a few years after, is when you really start to see the world for itself. You're on your own. You're making your own. You're paying your own bills. You're seeing what you did not grow up knowing.
Right. They were kids. Like, it's not like parental, because, like, they have good parents. It's like they were kids and they made a mistake. Like, I don't know, like, I watched them, and they are just so, like, honest, in my opinion. Like, no, I don't know them personally, but, like, they talk about things, and they started to talk about things on YouTube that nobody else talks about. Like, when Karen went through her miscarriage, nobody talks about that. It's thought of as something bad, and something you're supposed to, like, hide and keep secret, and that, like, if you have a miscarriage, like, it's your fault, and I have gotten that from people telling me that it was my fault when I had a miscarriage before McKenna last October. And it was hard. Like, we just got engaged, and nobody knew I was pregnant besides, like, our parents. And then when you lose this baby, you're just supposed to completely act like everything's okay and that it didn't happen. And it was nice to feel like somebody else understood what you were going through. Even if she wasn't talking to me, she talked about it. She told people, like, how she felt, and, like, it felt like she knew what I was going through when, like, my grandparents don't even know I went through a miscarriage before McKenna. Like, Eric's grandparents, some of them don't even know. Like, it's not something that we publicized or something that we bragged about. It was something that we thought that was, like, sad and something that you don't discuss, but she made you feel, like, open about it, and she made you feel like everything wasn't just on you. And I feel like trashing them is just wrong. And I don't know, like, I don't even know why I'm making this, but, like, I just feel like canceling a YouTube family who have showed you parts of their life that, like, was none of our business, but they let you be a part of it. They let you literally watch their kids grow up. They let you literally watch as they failed. Like, they've talked about the fights that they've had, like, in a relationship together, and, like, all of the stuff that they've been through, and how, like, they struggled for money, and they had to live with her mom, and now they own their dream home, and their dream vehicles, and they have their perfect family that they want to share with everybody, and it seems like no matter what they do, they're trashed. Like, Karen decided to get fit, and everybody thought that she was selfish because she didn't want to hang out with her kids. And it's just, it seems like no matter what they do, they get trashed, and that isn't what this is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be, like, you're supposed to look at them and take what they do, and you don't have to take it with a grain of salt. You don't have to do everything that they do.
Which, what sucks is everything that you do, there's always somebody out there dissing it.
Right.
You could do the most correct thing on this planet, and it's dissed by somebody. And do I think that Karen and Kwa take all of that personally? No. As big as they are, they've got to be able to block it out.
Right.
There's no way that they just... I'm sure it hurts because it's hurting their image as people and as a person.
Right. Well, he made a video about it stating, like, people are canceling him, and that isn't what, like, needs to be the issue right now. Like, people need... There's enough going on than for you to try and cancel somebody right now. Like, I just feel like trashing somebody for something that they did when they were a young adult is ridiculous in my opinion, because I'm not the same person I was 7 years ago, and I doubt half the people that are trashing them were. And, like, they never knew that they were going to be, like, this YouTube family and have, like, over 1 million people watch them daily, and, like, they didn't think that was going to happen. That wasn't a thing 7 years ago. It was just something that happened, and it grew, and now they share it with you. And people are saying that they're changing, but yeah, they are changing, because they started this YouTube channel how long ago? Like, you grow as a person, and also, when you're getting CPS called on your family, and they're threatening to... You get CPS called on your family, and people are threatening your kids, and going to your home, of course you're going to change the way you act. That's just... You are, to save yourself and to save your family. You're not going to be as open with everybody on where you're at and what you're doing.
They've got a lot of scars
Right.
and wounds from YouTube, and I only know this because of what Mackenzie's told me over the past few years. Because of how big they've gotten, they've had to literally move into a private gated community. That sucks for anybody, to not feel safe in their own home.
Right.
To feel the need to move their family elsewhere because people are crazy.
Yeah, and it's like, they made a mistake 7 years ago. Get over it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sure that he feels sorry for what happened, but that doesn't mean you have to trash them 24/7. And so, I feel like you make mistakes and you learn from them. And that was just one of theirs, but canceling them is ridiculous. Because if you're going to cancel KK and Baby J for something that he said 7 years ago, then half of the families that are on YouTube right now shouldn't be.
For the things that they've done now.
Right.
I mean, it's just a little bit of a rant, I guess.
But yeah, it's just we couldn't just post on here and act like we don't like talking about stuff that's controversial, and we don't like drama, and we don't like politics and talking about any of that. But like, because this is supposed to be like a getaway, but like, I've watched these people for years, and it's just really disappointing to watch them go through all of this when it's unnecessary. And so I just wanted to make a post on here saying that I stand with KK and Baby J, and I stand with Karen, and I stand with Qua, and maybe they aren't the same people that I watched at the beginning, but that doesn't mean that they're bad people.
Yeah, I mean, for instance, if our channel was to grow, I mean, I can tell you right now, I won't be the same 21-year-old that I am now. She won't be the same 20-year-old. Does that mean we started out better? No, it doesn't matter.
Right.
People are people. We all grow.
Mm-hmm. But sorry, guys, for this long rant, and I probably won't edit it. I'll probably just put it up the way it is. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. And please, if you stand with them, when you see these drama channels bash them, say something. Stand up for them. But
looks like Kenna wants some movie though.
so I'm gonna let you go and put her to bed. But thank you guys. Bye.
Take care.